are vehicles roughly in the same ballpark as the 2017 Subaru Outback, but there's nothing playing the same position. It's a midsize wagon with standard all-wheel drive and more ground clearance than all but the most rugged SUVs. It's definitely an alternative sort of choice, but it also checks off so many practical boxes that we think it's a must-drive for anyone looking for a reasonably priced crossover SUV. For 2017, the Outback gets a new, ritzier touring model that dials back the utility in favor of some added style. The Outback's excellent safety credentials also get a further bump this year with the addition of reverse automatic braking to the already well-regarded Eyesight package of accident avoidance tech. It's a pretty minor update, though, and our shopping advice remains the same as it has been the past few years. If you don't need the Outback's usual trick roof racks and would prefer a plusher cabin, it might make sense to consider similarly high-riding luxury wagons such as the Audi Arid or Volvo XC70. As for other vehicles to consider, the new for 2017 Volkswagen Golf Alltrack is the only other rugged wagon with all-wheel drive, but it's smaller and has considerably less ground clearance. Then there are crossover SUVs. The Outback has the interior space of mid-size models like the Ford Edge and Kia Sorento, but with a lower roof, makes it easier to load up gear, and a higher ground clearance, for making it over rocks and through deep snow. The same can be said in comparison to smaller and slightly less expensive SUVs like the Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4 and Subaru's own Forester. It's a similar set of advantages for the Outback here, plus the further competitive benefit of greater comfort and refinement. Perhaps such comparisons won't ultimately matter. It comes down to this: do you like wagons? Then the 2017 Outback offers a just right mix of attributes that could make your vehicle search a one-stop affair. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2017 Subaru Outback is a 5-passenger wagon with 8.7 inches of ground clearance. That's a lot. There are 6 trim levels: 2.5i, 2.5i Premium, 2.5i Limited, 2.5i Touring, 3.6R Limited and 3.6R Touring. The numbers indicate the included engine. Standard equipment on the Outback 2.5i includes all-wheel drive, 17-inch alloy wheels, hill descent control, a hill holder, automatic headlights, a rear-view camera, roof rails, with integrated crossbars, air conditioning, a tilt and telescoping steering wheel, a height adjustable driver seat, a 60/40 split folding rear seat, Bluetooth connectivity, Subaru's Starlink 6.2-inch touchscreen interface, and a 4-speaker sound system with a CD player, an auxiliary audio jack, a USB/iPod interface and various smartphone integration apps. The 2.5i Premium adds rear privacy glass, heated exterior mirrors, a windshield wiper deucer, fog lights, dual-zone automatic climate control, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, an 8-way power driver seat, with 2-way power lumbar, heated front seats, a cargo cover, a bigger 7-inch touchscreen, voice controls, Bluetooth text messaging connectivity, satellite radio, an additional USB port and a 6-speaker sound system. The power moonroof package adds the obvious plus an auto-dimming rear-view mirror. A power liftgate with height memory is also optional. Going with the 2.5i Limited gets you those premium options noted above, plus 18-inch wheels, a blind spot monitoring system, rear cross-traffic alert, a front bumper underguard, keyless ignition and entry, leather upholstery, driver seat memory functions, a 4-way power passenger seat, rear air vents, heated rear seats and a 12-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. Xenon headlights are optional on the 2.5i Limited. The 3.6R Limited gets the xenon headlights as standard and a more powerful engine, but is otherwise the same as the 2.5i Limited. The Premium and Limited trims can be upgraded with navigation system technology added to the 7-inch touchscreen. They are also eligible for the driver assist technology package that includes the Eyesight System of accident avoidance technologies, see safety section, adaptive cruise control, automatic high beams, steering responsive fog lights and upgraded gauges. Blind spot and rear cross traffic warning systems are included in the premium version of that package. All of the above is standard on the 2.5i Touring and 3.6r Touring, which also have different 18-inch wheels, dark exterior trim, fixed low profile roof rails without crossbars, simulated leather extended interior trim, upgraded leather upholstery and a heated steering wheel. Powertrains and performance. The 2017 Subaru Outback 2.5i trims come with a 2.5-liter horizontally opposed, boxer, 4-cylinder, and it's the engine you're most likely to find on dealer lots. It has 175 horsepower and 174 pound-feet of torque and drives all four wheels through a standard continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT. In testing, this powertrain brought the Outback from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 9.6 seconds, which is quite slow. Most compact SUVs are quicker. On the upside, the EPA estimates the Outback will return 28 miles per gallon combined, 25 miles per gallon city/32 miles per gallon highway, which is a bit thriftier than most compact SUVs. For those who desire more power, the 3.6R trims feature a 3.6-liter boxer 6-cylinder good for 256 horsepower and 247 lb-ft of torque. A CVT and all-wheel drive are again standard. The 6-cylinder definitely provides the extra grunt needed in the Outback, but acceleration is still underwhelming, especially compared to its surprisingly quick turbocharged Forester 2.0 XT. EP estimated fuel economy for the 3.6R drops to 22 miles per gallon combined, 20 city/27 highway. Safety. The 2017 Subaru Outback comes standard with anti-lock disc brakes, stability and traction control, active front head restraints, front side airbags, side curtain airbags and seat cushion airbags, to position occupants correctly in the event of a frontal collision. These are used in place of knee airbags. Also standard is a rear view camera. On the premium and limited trim levels, the Outback comes with Starlink connected services, which includes emergency assistance and automatic collision notification. This can be enhanced with the optional Safety Plus and Security Plus upgrade, which adds remote vehicle access, remote vehicle locating and stolen vehicle recovery. Subaru's Eyesight System is available on the premium and limited trims as part of the driver assist technology package. It includes a forward collision warning system with automatic braking and pedestrian detection, rear automatic braking and lane departure warning and automatic intervention. Blind spot and rear cross traffic warning systems are standard on the limited trims and included with Eyesight on the 2.5i Premium. In government crash tests, the Subaru Outback earned a 5-star overall rating, with 5 stars for total frontal crash protection and 5 stars for side impact protection. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety awarded the Outback its highest possible rating of good in the small overlap and moderate overlap frontal offset impact tests. It also earned a good score in the side impact, roof strength and seat, head restraint, whiplash protection in rear impacts tests. The Outback's accident avoidance tech earned a top rating of superior. Interior design and special features. We consider the 2017 Subaru Outback an alternative to compact crossover SUVs, and a major reason for going with the Outback is what you find inside. Its cargo area is large, 73.3 cubic feet maximum, boxy and a bit lower to the ground, making it easier to load big items or dogs inside. We also like that most trims come with a rugged rubber cargo tray, usually a needlessly pricey dealer add-on. The Outback's lower height also comes in handy when loading things onto the roof, which is further made easier by the unique roof rails that swing inward to become their own crossbars. No longer must you remove and replace crossbars or suffer the fuel economy and noise penalty of keeping them in place. In terms of passenger space, the Outback's cabin is similar to that of a midsize sedan. It shares much with the Subaru Legacy, meaning you get a generally comfier and more spacious back seat than what's offered in most small SUVs. The overall interior quality and noise levels also tend to be a bit better as well, especially compared to Subaru's Forester, with a nice array of soft-touch materials in places where you frequently look and touch. Unlike past Subarus, the 2017 Outback is graced with a modern and reasonably user-friendly touchscreen interface available in either 6.2 or 7-inch sizes. Though some functions require a bit too much dexterity, pressing down on a radio preset button to program it, for instance, it is generally one of the easier systems to use. It's also packed with an abundance of features and smartphone connectivity apps. Driving impressions: the Outback is essentially a tall riding car, and that's exactly what it feels like to drive. There's a level of refinement and comfort present that is better than what you get from a lot of small crossover SUVs. And with so much ground clearance, 8.7 inches, as well as standard all-wheel drive and hill descent control, the Outback can go places most small SUVs will struggle to venture. The standard, 4-cylinder Outback 2.5i has enough power for safe highway merging, but load it up with people and gear and it feels overwhelmed, especially if you're driving at high elevation. Around town, the jumpy responsiveness of the gas pedal and the spongy brake pedal also make the 2.5i harder to drive smoothly than it should be. The 6-cylinder provides more punch, and if you frequently load up the car or live in a mountainous area, you're going to want this larger engine. Its fuel economy penalty isn't that bad, especially if you go easy on the throttle. With either engine, the CVT is pretty likable, as it reacts promptly to your gas pedal inputs and isn't affected as much by the annoying engine RPM quirks of other CVTs. What's new? Summary: body styles and trims, performance, safety, special features, driving impressions. View all.